Welcome to Georgia's Hotspots. This evening we're exploring downtown Lawrenceville and we're about to check out this posh Cuban restaurant, the D Floridian. Come on, let's go. So we're here at the D Floridian with Andrea.
Hi.
Definitely a wonderful part of the D Floridian, I can already tell.
Thank you.
So first off, how in the world did this place get its name?
That's an interesting question, actually. Well, our owners are big fans of Ernest Hemingway, and he was someone very important in the Cuban community, I would say. One of his favorite spots was actually called Floridita, and it was located in Havana, Cuba. So Floridita, the Floridian, that's where the name came from.
I love the story behind things and the history. So tell me about, I guess, downtown Lawrenceville. This is my first time being here.
Really?
Yeah, how long have you guys been here?
We officially opened on May 15. That was bar and floor included. Everything was amazing. People loved everything, our food. We had great reviews, great feedback, and I really hope it continues to be like this and grow.
Well, it looks like it to me so far. This is a cool little area and this is a posh little Cuban restaurant. So what makes you guys unique? What would make people want to walk in the doors?
I would say our food, the taste of our food. We did have our cooks practicing with someone from Miami for maybe 6 months or so. We do have homemade recipes sent straight from Cuba. So that's why it gives it the little flavor, the little unique, special thing about the restaurant. You will love everything. The food is amazing. Our bar, super big. We have a little bit of everything. Our drinks, everything is natural. We don't use, no type of mixer, anything. But I would say the flavor of the food.
All right, so you've said it enough. What is your most popular food and drink item you have here?
Okay, so our most popular drink, I would say our signature drink, which is called the Floridian. It's a margarita, amazing. You should try it after everything. Yes, you're gonna love it. And our most popular dish, I would say, is the churrasco, which is an amazing and juicy steak. I would say maybe the perfect temperature to get it would be medium rare, so you could get it a little bit juicy. It comes with our chimichurri on top, rice, beans, and plantains.
Wow, you're painting that picture so good. I'm sure that's definitely going to want to make people walk through the doors.
Of course.
So I'm seeing some really cool, unique things in the restaurant. I'm seeing some bongo drums back there.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that.
We do have live music every Saturday from 9 p.m. to midnight. I would say that's one of our highlights of the restaurant because we do have that band. It's called El Cartel. They're from Venezuela and they're amazing. I promise you, they would make you get up and dance. It just gives you such great vibes. They have salsa, they have merengue, they have bachata. They're really good.
Sounds to me like you can't go wrong. This sounds like the place in downtown Lawrenceville. Andrea, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you guys for coming.
I can't wait to go eat. So we're here with Jamie at the D Floridian. He is actually one of the owners here. And first off, congratulations on this amazing, posh Cuban restaurant in downtown Lawrenceville. This place has blown me away. I absolutely love it. So I got to hear a lot from Andrea, a lot of great stuff. I am so ready to try your food, but what is your favorite dish here?
Well, I can say all of them, but I think my favorite one is the churrasco. The churrasco is my favorite dish.
Okay.
We have a select meat choice that is made just for us, so that one makes the churrasco better.
Oh, okay. All right, what about drink? What's your favorite drink?
Well, maybe the Floridian. That's one of the best drinks that we can make at the bar. Like for those people that like fresh and organic cocktails, our De Floridian, it's a fresh lime juice, agave nectar, a good liquors, Herradura Reposado, one of my favorite tequilas with Remanier. So it's a pretty strong cocktail, but it's refreshing. It's a fresh cocktail.
It sounds fantastic. Jamie, it sounds like you've got some experience in this realm. How long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry for the last 10 years. 10 years, and it's been, I think it's been a blast. It's been good.
Well, you must like it. You clearly opened a restaurant. What made you want to open a restaurant?
Well, I was working in this restaurant that when I was working there as a bar manager and general manager too, a lot of people asked me, "Are you the owner? Are you the owner?" Maybe because I was so passionate to it, and I was taking care of the place like it was mine.
Yeah.
So I find Mauricio and Johnny Martinez, my partners, and they was one of my customers. And we was talking about a restaurant. They always see the potential that I have, and blah blah blah. And one day they came to me and they was like, "Hey, you know what? Let's open a restaurant." And I tell them, "Whoa, it's not just let's open a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's more than that. We need to have experience." And now we're here. We opened our own one, and downtown Lawrenceville. The city's been amazing.
Wow. Well, let me tell you, from everything I hear, from the atmosphere here, Jamie, I'm so excited to try this place. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. And like I say, we want to make sure that whoever comes to the Floridian, as soon as everybody comes, so as soon as you open the door, we want to take you to vacation. Like I was telling you before, like our concept is not just about food or drinks. We want to give you the experience of Miami style, Miami environment. We want to take you on vacation with you without you buying a ticket for it.
I love it. Well, let's get that experience started, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Tina here, the host of Georgia's Hot Spots, and I am so blessed to be here today with Crystal, who is the owner of the Lodge at Blue Springs. This is right inside of Hamilton, Georgia. This place has so much history. It is amazing, from presidents to martinis and libraries and secret passageways. Now, Crystal, before we dive into all of that, can you tell me about the original owner of this house, which was Cason Calloway?
Yes, actually Cason Calloway and his younger brother Fuller Jr. bought this property in 1930. This was their retreat from LaGrange, Georgia. And they had it for several years, but when Cason retired in 1937 from running the mills in LaGrange, Georgia, he made this his permanent home. So he moved here and extended it, and he started just falling in love with nature and farming. And some of the cool things that Cason did besides Callaway Mills is that he helped farming in Georgia. He created the 100 Better Farms, and what that did was it changed farming in Georgia. It taught people how to be profitable at farming, taught them to farm different things other than cotton, because the soil had been ruined in Georgia from planting the same thing over and over and over. So he taught people how to plant muscadines and blueberries and grapes and things like that. So that's one of the nice things that Cason Calloway did for Georgia. So I do like to share some of the highlights of things that he did for Georgia.
Wow. Well, it's so great that you're keeping the history alive when it comes to this house. So I am ready to take that tour. You guys ready to go? All right.
I am.
Let's do it. So Crystal, you were telling me about so many fun facts, but one that I remember is that everything that I'm seeing in here to build this house was taken from the actual property itself.
Yes, this home is actually Adirondack style. You know, Cason went to business school in New York, and he fell in love with the New York Adirondacks. So this home was out of his experience up there. He wanted a log home built like the New York Adirondacks, but all the logs and all the stone used to build this home was taken off this property. We actually still have the sawmill that was used to cut these logs back in the 30s to put this home together.
Wow. And what have you done with that since?
It's beautiful. It's still up there in the barn, and we can take a trip one day to go see it. We still have it.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, show me some more.
So this room is left very historical. I did not want to change too much in this room. I would say this is the most important room in the whole house.
Wow.
Okay, this is where Cason Calloway, this was his room. He liked to entertain up here, and I have a strong feeling it was just the guys' room.
Yeah.
You know, this is where they hung out.
What a man cave.
Yes, this chair right here, the Secret Service would bring Roosevelt in here, and they would sit Roosevelt right here and sit him down. And this is Roosevelt's favorite chair that he liked to sit in. Tina, would you like to sit in
Of
Roosevelt's favorite
course,
chair?
absolutely. History in the making.
And we're not too far from the little White House either. And so this was his favorite chair. Actually, there's a picture of Roosevelt that I have over here sitting at the dinner table that was once in the living room. And you'll get to see that in the wine cellar later. But here's a picture of Roosevelt.
Amazing.
Sitting at the dinner table in the living room. And if you notice that glass is also sitting on the table. And all the dishes that the presidents drink out of and all Cason's friends drink out of, all the dishes to the bar are still here. And that's really one of my favorite parts, as you can see some of the antique glassware that they were using. I just love them. Look how cute.
Yep, that is.
They had a glass for everything.
And the ones up at top too.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Roosevelt's favorite drink was martinis. That's what he liked to drink. And these, I did brighten up the library. It used to be dark, but I
Yeah.
felt like after painting it, you could actually see a lot of the books. We have, yes.
It's so unique, and you can just tell the age of the furniture in here.
And that actually, I think most people have come to a conclusion that was a cobbler's table, and they were originally in the man's room. So maybe when the
Okay.
men came over, they actually got their shoes signed. And they were sitting up there.
Wow.
And some of my favorite books that are in here is the Debutante Registry
Okay.
from 1945, because a lot of
Wow.
the cotillions and debutantes were canceled due to the war.
Okay.
And that's how Cason and Virginia met. They met in Atlanta, Georgia at a cotillion.
Oh.
And so I just thought this was just so interesting.
So special.
So this is the, people use Tinder and social media to find their girlfriends. This, a long, long time ago, you could shop for your girlfriends right here out of this book. So
Amazing.
So this is just kind of neat to flip through
Oh,
to
and
see
it tells about them as far as who their parents were.
and what states they're from, and the
with
reason they
their
have
education.
yes, and the reason they have this book from 1945. There's actually a Callaway in there, and she's beautiful. She's from Albany, Georgia,
Oh, wow.
and a lot of the cotillions were canceled due to the war, but she's a very beautiful girl.
Amazing.
And that's probably why they do have the debutante book. One of my favorite things, this is one of the, when I moved in here, someone who used to help the Callaway said, don't get rid of this table. This table dates back to the 1800s. And it's one of my favorite pieces, and they had it outside, so I'm gonna leave it outside. So we love it, and look at the view of the lake. You can
Wow.
see that. Beautiful.
You can't beat that right there. How do you have a bad day when you're here? No wonder so many people wanted to come out here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of property, and we love to share it. We love to share its history. We'll go right this way. Get some lights on. Okay, going in the archway. This is a walk-in time.
Wow.
Okay. This is wine that they were making and testing.
Oh my goodness.
From the 30s, and people, of course, I don't recommend drinking it, but people have at their own risk.
Sure.
But they would make all the different flavors. What is really cool is just
I
having
can
a marketing
smell it, by the way.
background. This is some of the labels that they were using in the 30s and 40s. Boy Springs Farm
Wow.
for their wine, and also they would like can
Okay.
fruit and stuff, and they were growing on the property. So we used the actually we came back here.
Wow.
We added some rocks and some vents and some lighting, but we'll host events back here some.
This is a picturesque spot.
And I just love the back of it. Look at the bars on the window.
Yeah.
They did not want anybody spilling their wine.
Wow, so those are original.
Yes, those are
Wow.
original.
Yeah.
And so this is a beautiful place just to host an event outside. It's great.
Absolutely.
So, we love it.
Wow. Just gorgeous. And so the property extends all the way back there as well.
Yes,
right?
it's 127 acres. But what's beautiful is it's surrounded by 2,000 acres of conservation.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice.
Oh, it just
magically
magically
turned on.
happened. Yes.
Yes.
Gorgeous. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much. So, out of everything on your property, if you were to tell people about the one thing. I mean, this property is majestic, gorgeous, historic. Words can't describe, guys. You have to come and see this property. But if there was one thing to pick out where you were to say this is what makes it Georgia's hotspot, what would that be?
Well, people do come to fish Lake Ida. We have trophy bass. We have over 10 pounds bass. They love to see the sunset come over Lake Ida behind the mountain, and that's beautiful, and that's why people come here. But when they get here and they get to experience the spring, they're just, I think they're more impressed with the spring than they are the lake. They really love that spring.
Well, in true tradition, here we are. I am going to show you what makes this Magnolia Estates Georgia's hotspots. In 2016, Stranger Things first aired, taking Netflix and chill to a whole other level. This sci-fi series sustained global phenomenon status through its record-breaking run. Now, in its 5th and final season, they've taken things to a whole other dimension, creating the Stranger Things experience here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here with Chris, a giant fan of the show, who's gonna walk us through this experience. And Chris, when did you first start watching Stranger Things?
So I first started watching Stranger Things when it first aired. First episode, I hit play and I didn't stop from there.
Wow, I think that was 2016, I just said, right?
Exactly, yep.
Oh my goodness, okay. Have you watched every episode since?
Every episode, every season, I am all caught up and I'm very excited for the finale coming up soon.
What reeled you into this?
I think it was the horror, also the nice 80s elements as well, the music, the town, the dress, all that along there, and the action too. I never thought Hawkins, Indiana would be so exciting.
Speak of dress, I'm seeing a lot of 80s. That was the decade I was born, so I'm kind of familiar with some of that right there. So with that being said, I think this is from the show?
Yes, it is. So this is Hawkins, Indiana, basketball uniform, jersey, all the elements right there. I wanted to be a champion in real life, so I brought it out here.
Nice. Have you ever been to this experience before?
Actually, no, so I'm very excited to really walk in and take a trip to the Upside Down.
Me too. Are you ready to take me?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I see this is the cast for Stranger Things, but they all look so young. How in the world could such a young cast captivate so many people across the world?
I think honestly it's the maturity they had. Yes, they're young kids and they're child actors, but at the same time they have grown on the screen in each and every season. We've seen them face the horrors of the Demogorgon or Vecna, go through all that together, and also they embody the life of the 80s. You feel like they are 80s kids. They're not millennials, they're not new era kids, they are like totally from the 80s, completely.
Okay, I can dig that for sure. Yeah, I see the age, I see the kids, but I also see these Demogorgons, is that what you call them?
Yes, that's kind of all the different soldiers and the war dogs and the demon dogs they have kind of running around terrorizing the children that are there on site.
Oh, I love this. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
This is exciting.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a little frightening now. I hope you're ready for this.
Welcome back. I'm going through? Just going through? Okay. Ooh.
That's really nice right there.
Yeah, I'd vote for him.
I think we're getting close to the experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Hawkins, Indiana. Here we go, folks. We're about to enter the experience. We're about to enter the lab here. You can really see what's going on, and this is one of the crucial spots in the first season. Yeah. So you can kind of look around. Yup. That double stack right there looks really nice.
I am starving.
You see all the lab coats, everyone around. That's one of the crucial parts of one of the earlier seasons.
Okay, why?
Well, they kind of control things and they make a lot of the powers happen.
Okay, and you said something about the girl being like developed in a lab, right?
Yes, yeah, so she's developed in a lab, and these are, you could call her some of her parents, her mentors, Papa, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really cool. A lot of weird things. Now, whenever they show up, usually something scary is coming, just FYI. So that's a little teaser for a little later. You might see something a little scary when we go in the experience.
I can take it. I'm ready for it. Yep. Okay, we just finished the experience and I absolutely loved it. And I haven't even seen the show. So Chris, a giant fan. What about you? What do you think?
It was amazing. I mean, I can't even talk right now. It was such an amazing experience going inside, seeing the whole Hawkins world, whether it's with the horrors in there, seeing Vecna, all the horrors, all the nightmares. It was an amazing experience. I really loved it.
Man, and it was surreal. It really was very, very cool. How close was that though to the actual show?
Pretty close, honestly. I felt a little wind chill there. I felt a little, my hair was raising on my arms there. It was really close to the actual experience. Highly recommend it.
Nice. So I'm not going to tell you what was inside the show, but this is the after experience. And there's so many cool things. So we're going to walk you around to check it out.
Check out the shirt. Let's go. I'm definitely good. I'm
so cool.
Oh, I'm going to get you on this. Hold on. Let's go.
Oh, easy. I'm a queen at Centipede.
Queen?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
Win this.
Okay.
Here we go. Fire away.
Nice.
See, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist.
I used to get my fingers caught in that.
Caught in it?
Yeah, in the ball, right here.
How
yeah,
did you caught in
yeah.
The ball? Oh, see that?
yeah.
You're distracting me now. You're distracting me.
Yeah, I did.
Almost there. And come on. Get there. Get it.
Nice.
All right, but we can't spend all our time
Nope.
here. We
Okay,
gotta
so let's
keep
go check
going.
out something else. Yep.
The music's going too. Let's get a drink. Let's get everything here.
Okay, where did we find that? It says Mon. All right, I'm gonna try on a jacket. What do you think?
This is definitely right here.
Okay.
Look at this. I think it's a winner. Check it out. Get it on there.
All the way. Here we go.
There we go. How we looking? Jacket to jacket. I like it.
And here's my own button. Oh, we need to sit with these guys right here, right? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, love it.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
You want to do that?
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Ready?
What was it? What was next? Up and down? Twist.
Okay, well, we'll work on it.
All right, we'll workshop it. Okay. All right, let's get some video, shall we?
Oh my gosh, is this like a blockbuster?
Nothing better than a home movie. Yeah. Check out the shirt.
Hi. Welcome to Family Video.
Well, hi.
Logan Went videos for your family.
I love
My name
it.
is Logan Jefferson.
Chris, nice to meet you.
Record over here.
So my favorite movie, it's gotta be something, I'm trying to think, like a Rocky. I really like the Rocky saga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rocky 1, a masterpiece.
Yes, it's
Sylvester
brilliant.
Stallone was on his last leg and he finally
Hey,
sold the script and then.
Yeah, it's all about the comeback. Yeah, it really is. Hey, get a little slow-mo, hey, running, let's go. All right, so every time, whether it's a Demogorgon or the big monsters, the Vecna, the big bads in the whole series, they have a lot of minions and soldiers. So this is one of them right here. And as you can see, a lot of teeth, really nasty, a lot of claws. So you don't want to run into this one. I mean, they can hawk you down, chase you down the street, get you in a corner and eat you alive. So you really don't want to mess with it. You're getting a little close to the mouth there. I
I know. I'm in both areas right here.
A lot of nightmares for this one. A lot of nightmares, a lot of sleepless nights.
So I couldn't tell from inside. Do these things fly? Do they run?
They can run. Oh, they can run that 40 at a 4.4 real quick, all right?
Okay.
So yeah, they can
Okay.
run. They can run all right. Yep, they can hawk you down.
But do they fly?
Not flying, not yet at least. Now, we haven't seen that yet.
All right, awesome. So they were just kind of running and jumping at certain things that I saw.
Falling with style, if you will. Yep. It's a little scary.
So let's see this one.
The baddest of them all. Mr. Vecna.
Wow, look at those eyes.
Yes,
too.
oh, the eyes. I mean,
intense.
it's the slime. I'm like, does this guy ever take
Oh, and I saw he has like the snakes and everything.
Yes,
that were
the
coming out
webs of vine.
everywhere.
So he will trap you. You try and run away. He has a little swagger. He kind of strolls, right? But he'll send that little web out there and really kind of attack you. So he's got a little swagger to him.
Wow. Okay, so is this guy the leader of the bunch? He takes on that kind of.
He's
like,
the leader.
Okay.
He's the director. He sends the show. He says, hey, you guys go here. Demon dogs, you fly this way. Giant monsters, you go the other opposite way. He's the one that's controlling everything. He's taking our heroes and making their life a living nightmare.
So have both of these been around for all 5 seasons?
No. So Vecna has just recently appeared in his full form, in a sense. He's been a threat for a while, so he was finally formed and was really out there and kind of making a scene. Yeah, so it's really cool to see the villains come alive.
This is delicious.
Yeah, that looks nice and sweet. Mine has a little
Yes.
smoky aftertaste. It's pretty nice.
Okay, what's the name?
It is the Demogorgon, so one of the main villains of the show. But hey, it's a hero right now because this is delicious.
I love it. So mine is called You're Gonna Love This.
Okay.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know what else, but we got some Reese's going on in here.
Seeing some candy in there.
Candy, got the sweet. It is really good.
Yeah, well, cheers. Let's go.
Cheers to this, and cheers to this experience. Thank you for bringing me through here. This is so
course.
much fun.
I'm glad you got to experience the upside down.
Oh yeah, me too, for sure, for sure. And I'm glad you got to experience Tina at Tabletop Miss Pac-Man.
Hey, you dominated. You dominated. You didn't need my help at all whatsoever. No.
This has been such a cool experience. Thank you for taking me aboard and showing me everything. If you are in Atlanta and you are a fan of Stranger Things, or even if you have never seen Stranger Things, this is definitely a place you have to be at. This entire experience is what makes Stranger Things Georgia's hotspots. What's that? What's that?
Hear a noise. Hear something.
What's that?
Hey, we should use our powers. Let's go. One more time.